What is going on, guys? It is Chris here. I hope you guys all had a successful trading day with FOMC. Today we're going to be covering the algo that I saw someone comment below the last video on, wanting me to cover this, as well as a lot of people in the Discord server and in my DMs have been asking for a general video on this. Now, the release of the algo is going to be on Friday. That's when it's planned to be released, if everything goes well. And when it is released, there's going to be a lot of videos when you purchase the algo, as well as beforehand, that explain more in depth what I'm going to cover today. So don't worry if I'm only doing a short video. I'll try to keep this under 5 minutes, but I'll get you guys the general gist of what I like to do with this thing and how I avoid fake outs and how you can actually just benefit from an algo, and if an algo is right for you. You know, not everyone needs to use an algo. I used to trade without one, so we'll look over that today. I'm going to start with SPY here, though, which is a great example of how the algo is beneficial. I use this in my trading. I have a strategy with this one. 85% accuracy strategy and an 86% accuracy strategy. They kind of blend together, so I just say in that 85% range is the sweet spot. But basically, I'll explain that here. So basically what I'm doing, there's a great example right back here, is I'm looking at the 100-day and the 200-day moving averages on SPY on the 3-minute chart. And I'm using the Heikin-Ashi candles, right? So with the Heikin-Ashi candles, there's going to be more momentum. There's going to be less fake outs as well, and it's going to keep you in a trade for longer, especially on these big moves. You can stay in this trade for longer. Let's say you're in the 5-minute as well. You're going to be staying in this trade, as you're going to see deep momentum to the downside, lots of red candles followed by very minor green candles, and just these breaks of the wedges and whatnot and the flags. But with the algo, basically what we're doing is after the 100 is below the 200, we're looking for only short signals. So when we see this blue line, just think blue below white. So when you see blue below white, you're only taking the short signals. And you can take these ones, but I actually tend to take these as lottos, very small positions. And I don't alert them personally because it's just not high accuracy. It's going to be more like 70%, and I'd rather win in a lot of them on our plain alerts. But yeah, we take the short signal here, boom. And then there are some exceptions for this strategy, which is when we see a long signal or a short signal on the 100-day moving average, say the opposite side, right? We are taking the signal as it's showing that it has relative strength compared to a signal like this. This signal is not on the 100-day moving average or above it, so we don't take that one. This one is posting a long signal when we have it above the 100. So boom, and that long signal prints really heavy actually. And if you want to exit the trade in very heavy profit also without risking anything, you basically can exit, say, right here at the bottom of this red candle. Because when I usually see a red candle, it's the first spot I'm scaling after my initial 15%. I scale at 15%, I leave most of my position, and then I'll sell the like at least 50% of it, whatever profit is right here at the bottom of this red candle. And the rest of them I'll just leave, and they'll run, and then boom, they get me more profits. And again, here this one, we have upside now, we cross. So this is going to show that we are seeing some momentum and strength to the upside. This candle posts a short signal right on the 100 MA, and we do see a nice move to the downside right here. This is on the 3-minute chart, by the way, so it's not going to be super fast. You can still enter on this candle and still have some heavy profits. Let's say we just catch that spot right there all the way to the bottom. That's a $1.75 move. Very nice. And then some smaller moves in through here and whatnot. But again, these ones you're not going to be taking as it's not showing as much strength. And then this one as well here. You guys can feel free to decide which ones you want to take. I'm not going to be the one to judge which trades you get into. It's just a tool, obviously, like an indicator, but it's definitely very helpful. You can design strategies around this one. You can do long-term, for example. I know a great long-term strategy that involves the VIX with this. So you can do long-term strategies. I like to use the 4-hour and the VIX. And I'm basically looking at these long and short signals, and I'm seeing where there's going to be a lot of momentum to the downside or the upside. And that's where I'm buying long-term holdings, S&P 500. Right here I can see bull market starts 21. Boom, and we just see a huge rally. So you can use this for long-term. You can use this for short-term scalps. You can use this for swing trading. For example, a great one that I love to use for swing trading is a firm on the 15-minute chart. Again, we're confirming our trades. For example, let's say on this big downtrend, which is very volatile, right? A lot of volatile growth stocks, for example, firm. On the downtrend, we can just take all these short signals. Boom, boom, boom. And we don't take any of these long signals unless they're showing the strength at the 100 MA. And then here, even on a choppy market, you're going to be catching these trades. If you do decide to take all of them, right, you're going to be taking these off of a bear flag, or at least a consolidation to the upside period. but then after it breaks, you take the short signal and you print heavy on that. So it's very nice, especially in the chopper and through here. You see a few fake outs, one or two, but other than that, you're seeing very strong moves, especially on growth with this algo. And just with the general market, for example, Apple is pretty good on the 4 hour. Where did Apple go? Apple, if I remember correctly, is good in the 4 hour. Yep. There's a lot of drawings. I apologize. Let me get rid of a few of them here. But Apple in the 4 hour is absolutely nasty, as you're catching momentum like super early, right? You're catching even earlier than midway through, I'd say, right here. And then you catch the momentum to the upside, and you can catch these on the dips and whatnot. For example, here we catch sort of a bottom. You can easily average right here, and then Apple just dips a lot more. So again, I said this is great for swing trading, day trading. It also works with crypto and Forex, any market actually. You have to just find the right time frame. So for example, if I go to Bitcoin, right, on the daily chart, I'm saying, okay, Bitcoin's actually faking us out in the 4 hour. So I'm going to see, okay, maybe a 1 hour time frame might be better for Bitcoin. Oh, nice. Okay, 1 hour. We're only having one fake out in the screen right here instead of multiple fake outs that we saw on the daily. So basically, if you decide to purchase the algo, the biggest thing is going to be just understanding what the right time frame is going to be for you, and finding a ticker, a stock, a crypto, a Forex. It's going to work best for your style of trading, and then just apply that to that certain chart and just trade it. It'll be pretty easy once you get a hang of it. But just finding the right time frame is very key. For example, I found SPY in the 3 minute, super easy to trade, and that's just all I've been doing recently. The last thing I wanted to cover is basically just confirmation. So like I said, I'm confirming these off of 100 and 200, but then I'm also using these two indicators down here, which are sound wave, this one, basically buy and sell volume differentiated, right? So it tells me exact buy and sell volume, as well as the TTM squeeze, which is this one down here. And this is just telling me the momentum of the stock. And then I also use regular volume with the volume MA. So let's just take an example of this trade, because it's kind of a big one. We can take these other ones, like maybe even this one in here. If I ever want to confirm, like deeply confirm a trade, basically what I do is I look at the short signal. Let's just zoom out here. I'm looking at the short signal. I'm seeing if our regular volume is above the MA, which it is. It's also above its last selling candle, so that means that there's more selling or more volume on this candle than the previous candle. Then I go down here to my sound wave and I'm checking, okay, does this have more selling than buying? Yep, more selling than buying, so lots of sellers are in control right here, as well as more selling than the previous candle. So that means that we could definitely see a bigger downfall. And then I go to my momentum right here, and I see at the momentum we're actually switching from green momentum to red. So we're dying off of this little rally that we had midday. And then what happens is we just head lower, and we head lower and lower and lower. So that's a great confirmation. That probably takes about 20 seconds max in real time when I'm looking at my charts. And it's a super easy trade. We actually did take this one, I believe, for multiple 100%. Was this on a Thursday, I think? Maybe. Oh, that was not on a Thursday. That was on Monday. Whoops. I'm thinking of the one on last Friday. But I mean, that's kind of the general gist of the algo. If you guys have any questions, you want some charts that I should look at in following videos, you guys just let me know. And my DMs are also open on Discord. We will be releasing the algo on Friday. Once it's released, I'll just release a video on here as well, just saying that, hey, the algo is available if you want to purchase it. And that's it. You guys let me know if you have more questions, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to post another video about SPX in a few minutes here. So stay up to date on that. I'll see you guys in the next one.